Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series. And guys, we're talking about a shocking decision that is made by Vanraj in the Anupama series on this episode. Guys, without wasting more time, let's dive straight into the video to find out exactly what is going to go down in this episode in your favorite Starlife series, Anupama. But before I dive into the video, guys, please don't forget, it's still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. So lovely, the episode starts with Anupama tries to explain to Ba that the face can't be seen in the boiling water and one has to wait for the water to cool down to see the face. So she asks Ba to wait and says you are angry and that's why you couldn't understand that Kavya state. So she asks her to calm down and then take the decision as it is your house and it is your right. So Ba asks when you was betrayed if you had stayed with the betrayal. When Toshu cheated on Kinjal, then if she gave him rights of a husband, so she says this family is cheated. And why are we going to be giving the right of a Bahu to Kavya? She says we don't want to stay here. I will die but will not accept her child. She says I hate Kavya and her baby and don't want to see its face. Then she says new baby is the avatar of God, but this baby has reflection of a sinner and says if I am not accepting this baby then it is not my mistake but of Kavya. And Bama says you are saying the right thing, but you have reason and right to hate Kavya, but whatever is done by Kavya. What is this baby's mistake? He is not born still. She says tell anything to Kavya but don't curse the baby. She says it's not ours but it's of someone and the baby is a baby. So she says always the elders do the mistake and the kids get punished. She says Ankosh has done the mistake and Romeo is being punished. She says here also Kavya has done the mistake and you are punishing the baby. So she says you used to tell that good things shall be read and religious books shall be read so that the baby gets good values. But what values we are giving this to this baby now? She asks if we want this baby to be born as scared and if he was born with Kavya's fear and Ba's hatred, and says if we all want the baby to be born this way, she says you don't want this. And Pema asks Kavya to say if she wants to say anything, but Kavya says the mistake which I have done was the weakest moment when I felt weak and says I was wrong very much and then I fell in my own sight. Toshu says then you lied that the baby is of Papa and you attended all the rasams and asks why you didn't tell us. She says she couldn't say as she don't want to hurt the family. She says she loves Vanraj very much, but Babuji asks if this is love. Then Kavya says I love him and that's why I couldn't say a lie to anyone. If I had not told them, nobody would have known. So she says you used to regard this baby as family and be happy and Vanraj would have been happy that he is the baby's father and everything would have gone like it was. Then she says, I know that the love can't withstand on a basis of a lie. Kinjal says, you had told Papa then, why did you tell us? Then Kavya says, there are two reasons. First, I know that I am wrong and secondly, I love you all very much so that you can decide my punishment. So she says, people commit crime and seek punishment. So she says she is standing in front of her to seek punishment. She says Toshu is staying in the house after doing the same mistake, questioning and asking me and even Vanraj has done the same mistake. She says, I know that the rules are different for Beta and Bahu, but I am not asking you to forgive me, but asking for punishment. Kavya says, I love you all, please give me a chance, but I know that I will not get it. Then Ba says, you will not get anything here. She says, you will not get even punishment here and tells Anupama to take her freedom back, leave from the house, do job and earn for her livelihood, and leave us. So she says Kavya is asking for forgiveness very cleverly, and Anupama is saying that all kids are the same. She says we raise only our children and not the neighbor's children, and this baby is not ours. So she says this baby's mother is fit and fine, so she shall go out and raise him, but she will not go as she needs family. But this family doesn't need you. So she asked Toshu to bring Risha and asked Kinjal to pack her stuff and send her from there. Then Kavya says, don't do this. Vanraj stands shocked. Then Bra says, you have hidden this from us, and this means that you have accepted this baby, and asks him to leave from the house if he wants to support Kavya. And says, seeing sports can't stay in our house. So she gives two choices to Vanraj and says, either throw her out or live with her. Kavya then cries. Ba asks her not to stand like shameless woman and asks her to leave. Then Anupama holds Ba's hands to stop her from throwing Kavya and says, sorry Ba. She says, Kavya asked you for punishment and you punished her to leave from the house. Then she says, Kavya has done a mistake, but I think that you shall understand her situation being a woman. She is pregnant. She says someone shall be with her to take care of her, to sit with her when she feels easy. Then she says if Kavya has to stay alone in future, then she has to get habitual to staying alone. She asks Kavya to come. Then Babuji asks, where are you taking her? And Padma says, to my house. My Anuj will not refuse. She reminds them that Vanraj and Toshu's mistake was caught, but Kavya has the courage to accept it. Then also, she is leaving the house. Vanraj then shouts saying Kavya will not go anywhere, as Anupama is about to take Kavya with her. Then Ba asks, have you gone mad? If you want to adopt the baby, then go to the orphanage. He says he is doing penance and says he has done big mistakes in life, and his biggest mistake is cheating Anupama. What Kavya did with me is my punishment, and this is my penance. Then he says Anupama got separated from me, then also she didn't hate me but forgave me. I love Kavya, then why can't I forgive her? He says you all gave me 2 chances in life, then why shall I not give her a chance? He says first I felt how I will accept this baby. Then he says then I saw Choti, Anu with Anuj and Anupama, and then I felt own blood is not everything. Kyuntia asks if you will forgive Kavya's betrayal. Then Vanraj says, women always forgive us husbands all life. Then he says, Adik raised his hand on Paki, but she had forgiven him. Ankush had baby with some other woman, but Paka is still staying with him, though upset. Toshu cheated on Kinjal, but then also Kinjal didn't leave the house. Do you know why? As woman forgives always, it is normal. Then why can't a man forgive a woman today? He says, I don't understand equality, modernism and feminism like Anupama and Anuj. He says, I am the part of this society and I am not doing a big thing, and is doing what my heart is saying, that I will accept Kavya and this baby. And then Anupama smiles. Guys, this is truly a shocking decision. Like, it was coming as a shock from Vanraj, and seriously guys, I don't want to say anything about this episode. Please drop what you think about the outcome and the drama that happened on this episode. Drop what you think on the comment section, and as you do that, please don't forget to still UG updates in case if you are yet to subscribe. Please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.